But this is what they did not know. I was not stupid. I was just not built the same way academically. My brain worked differently. I just didn't realize it then. But something interesting was happening at the same time. When I was young, people would call me to sing. They would say, "Come and sing for us." Sometimes they even paid me after singing. But remember, those days were different. There were no cell phones you could just use to play music anytime. MP3 players were expensive and not common. You couldn't just press play and get music anywhere. So if people wanted music, sometimes they needed a real voice. And I became that voice. In school, it would call me to sing during practice for events. I memorized songs easily. I could perform, entertain, and people loved it. That was my gift. But nobody noticed it. Everyone was focused on forcing me into one academic box. Nobody asked what I was naturally good at. Later in life, when I found Christ, my eyes opened. I began understanding my purpose. I saw that my natural abilities were not mistakes. They were clues pointing me to something bigger. I realized something very important. Education is not just reading and writing. Education is learning to understand yourself, your world, and how to create value with what you have. If you have education without purpose, you can still feel empty. If you have talent and refuse to learn, you can still struggle. The power comes when both work together.